The Great Depression. The story of the Great Depression actually starts with the Roaring Twenties and its ballooning economy. It had many factors contributing to the economic machine. As you can see here, there was better jobs, credit, luxury goods, and the benefits of a new and settled, regulated industrialized economy. People began to spend money on a wider variety of goods and services that were becoming more specialized, and along with this, the average citizen was beginning to invest in the stock market and charge things to local accounts, using money in a more modern and advanced way. And even though all seemed great, the citizens of the United States were in for a great shock. Now, the ballooning economy popped in 1929 with the crash of the stock market. Now, this wasn't the only cause of the Great Depression. There was also the farming crisis, along with the war debts and the wage gaps. The farming crisis mainly being the Dust Bowl, which came from poor farming techniques, which came from indebted farmers trying to find a way to pay off their debts to their landlords. The bank crisis was much worse because it incorporated the war debts from the Dawes Plan, which weren't being paid off by the Germans, and the unregulated stock market, which had shell companies and things alike, which meant that there was no real backing for what people were investing in. Now, because banks weren't being able to invest in smaller businesses or larger businesses, there became a 15% unemployment rate, which wasn't good for people who were living a life where they charged things to accounts. Now, luckily, there were some solutions under FDR, such as the AAA, which helped the farming crisis by getting rid of the surplus created for World War I and giving them money to pay off their loans for their farms. Social Security, which helped people that were disabled or unemployed at least keep a little bit of income to feed their families or themselves. And the Federal Housing Association, which paid homeowners money so that they could actually pay for their loans so there would actually be a housing market. Now, this didn't completely solve the problem, but World War II came along and helped the economy.